Day 37 begins. We have things packed up or bagged up. The canoe is not yet loaded. I have one more load to pick up from the campsite. We're leaving we're leaving Wyalusing, Wisconsin, which is a small town with a big river park. Strange. I feel like there's only 70 people that live here, but they have a park with like 10 or a dozen picnic tables, and each one with a barbecue grill and a big raked beach here on the Mississippi waterfront. It's kind of not all sand though. There's definitely some clay soil involved, but still, it's really kind of a neat touch. We saw several folks taking advantage of that with their dogs last night. Today, among our main goals, which I think is, I'm estimating 20 river miles, and it might not be the wrap-up because we're getting a bit of an early start, is Cassville, Wisconsin. And this, if things go to plan, will be a Worlds Collide edition of our YouTube channel, because my other YouTube channel, Mid-South Boomers, will be doing a tour of a fireworks store there in Cassville. That's the intention. We'll see how this goes to plan. We should be able to get there. It's a little bit of a walk off the river. We'll be walking about 1.5 miles to do it. Time, weather, river conditions, all that is always a factor. Whether or not we stay there is dependent on how efficiently we can get there, get back to the boat, and potentially move on to another spot. But we're also running out of Wisconsin quickly. I think in 2 to 3 days we might be crossing over to the Illinois side, but we'll see. I might have misestimated. I'm just, again, looking at the Google Maps is not the same as knowing the river mileage, and I don't know how many lock-throughs there are in that span, so there are other factors. And of course, if we see some massive headwinds and low currents, then that just stands in the way of the whole thing. But getting underway, day 37. Let's see what happens next. There's a light on the horizon emanating from the bayou. It shouldn't be so surprising. Gotta get there before I come home to you. All right, day 37. We are out on the water. We've just gotten our gear tied down to the woodwork here in the boat. I may have been mistaken about the distance of Cassville. Jamie's estimate was 31 river miles. That's not impossible, but that's a long haul, so that might get in the way of us actually making that goal for today.
Okay, well,
Cassville. What you got?
21 miles.
21. Okay, not 31. 21. Okay, so that's
not the takeout you showed me yesterday.
Well, it's just past there. Oh, well, I mean, I don't know what I showed you. I might have. Anyway, yeah. So it's just past there, like no more than a river mile, probably less, I think. Anyway, so yeah, no, we're back in good stead. I was a little concerned that I'd screwed things up, and I may have anyway. But in any case, Cassville, I think, is well within reach if we don't tarry too long. We'll be coming by Guttenberg in about 12 miles, which might be a good stop for lunch. And we could still make 21 miles if we spent a couple hours there, honestly. We've gotten an earlier than usual start. We're not rise with the sun type of guys, or at least I'm not. Jamie a lot of times is waiting on me. I think I was nearly up to his pace this morning, but we actually got on the water about 9:30, and yeah, we should be well within our means to get there, and maybe even press on. It depends on how efficiently we go and how much assistance we get from the current. And we got one lock coming up on that journey, right? Just before Guttenberg, or just at Guttenberg?
Right at Guttenberg.
Yeah, okay, lock 10, correct?
I think so.
Yeah, we're losing track. I think it's lock 10 coming up, Guttenberg. So I'd say good chance we get out at Guttenberg and try to grab some lunch. Although, if we're feeling strong, we might just press on. I don't know. We'll figure it out. And then Cassville might or will be a stop, we expect, and not the city itself, but the general region. And it's a tiny little town. It's the only draw there really is this fireworks place that is a follower. The owner is a follower of my other channel, so I told him I'd try to stop by, and then we'll either camp there or try to press on to the next stop. We'll figure it all out. Stay along for the ride, man. This is exciting stuff. Day 37. Okay, the first town we passed by on day 37 here is Clayton, Iowa. They have a couple restaurants. One appears maybe still closed. It's just past 10. And this place, as far as we know, is called the Welcome Stop Inn. It probably has another name, and that's just an invitation. But the open sign is on. That doesn't necessarily mean it's open, but it might be. But we're going to move on. We got Guttenberg another 10 miles-ish down the river, 9 miles. We're going to aim for that and take out for a little bit there and grab a bite to eat. But here's Clayton. 8:37. We are being overtaken by, looks like a pretty sparsely populated Celebration Bell out of the port of Moline, Illinois. I'll tell you what, that paddle wheel's working furiously, isn't it? Look at it go. All right, Celebration Bell. The romance of the Mississippi riverboat is still alive. All right, day 37. It might be about 1 p.m. I'm not entirely sure. Pretty close. Give or take half an hour for sure. We have reached Lock and Dam 10. We were cruising right across Pool 10. They opened up the gates in the lock for us, and they had a green light. We were paddling right in, and then we were directed back behind the wall because there's a tow coming behind us. It seems to have priority of us. There, I thought we were special, but we've made decent time here. Nothing special, but on time basically. It's taken us 3 hours and change to get this 12 miles, which isn't great, but it could be worse. We're planning to take in some lunch here at Guttenberg. Apparently we stopped here for lunch on our last trip. I don't remember it, and Jamie says he doesn't remember anything that stands out about it particularly, but this is the last big city we'll pass today, and big city's an exaggeration. It seems to have grown quite a bit since we came through before. There's a whole suburban line of houses right along the river, going up the river 3 or 4 river miles. I mean, it's a whole row of folks with boats and docks and river views. So maybe the city's grown up a little bit since we were last year. In any case, we'll be taking it in here in a little bit, and then we'll be back on the water making for Cassville. Catch up with you in a second. Okay, lunchtime, day 37. We are at Mike's Fish Shack. This is genuinely a little shack right on the shore of the river here. Place has got a little pulse, and we got some free beers with qualifying purchase. That happened, and I ordered a Bloody Mary. I had to pay for that. It comes in this can. And this is vinegar pie. We're going to see what happens with this. Might be a little overpriced for the portion, but I'm very excited to see vinegar pie, so we're going to give this a try. It was suggested that we take this as an appetizer, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to do as they do when in Rome. Away we go. All right, folks, continuing day 37. We finished our lunch. It's a late one. I misestimated the time yet again. I do that. It is nearing 3 p.m. It's 2:45. I also have come to understand what the issue was with my misunderstanding of the takeout today. I thought Cass was a lot closer, and I was right, but the takeout to get to where we're going, to the fireworks store, is about another 8 miles downriver. So instead of the 8 miles that I thought we had left, we have 16. It is conceivable we make that distance. It would be about 4 miles an hour for 4 miles of daylight. It's a bit of a push, but I'm going to see if we can make this happen. That's my goal. So here we go. Okay, this might be our final destination for the boat here, day 37. We are at a public dock in Cassville, Wisconsin. Coming quickly to a close of the Wisconsin stops. This might be our last one. Davenport is a pretty good target for tomorrow, I believe, and that across the river will be Illinois. It will be in Iowa, Davenport, but East Davenport is in Illinois, and just in the state line is just there before you hit the city. So here's the scoop. We are actually about 8 miles short of where we intended to take out, which makes us about a 10-mile walk from the fireworks store that I hope to go tour tonight. That means we're going to have to get creative to get there. Working on potentially getting a ride out there from the owner. And that call is coming in now, so I'm going to end this and see what happens. Okay, day 37. I left Jamie behind and took a ride out to Big Daddy Dave's Fireworks. We will call this a crossover video. I'm going to be tagging Mid-South Boomers on this video, and I'll tag the Matt and Jamie site on that store tour so that everybody can see everything. But a little tiny place with a lot of stuff in it. It's a cool little tour. But we're going to get back to the river, see what Jamie's doing, and figure out where we're staying tonight and what we're eating and things like that. Catch up with you. Okay, day 37 here. I have a breaking news. Possibly the best cheese curds in the state of Wisconsin or all of the Midwest here at Moon's Town Pump in Cassville, Wisconsin. I gotta get my state straight because we've been state hopping. But we are in fact in Cassville, Wisconsin, and these things are delicious. We got the fresh here. We gobbled those up. We got the fried here. We gobbled those up.
And one left.
They're really good. This is, I don't know how close you are to Cassville, Wisconsin, but if you're anywhere near here, man, stop in for a basket. We're about to demolish some of their wings too. If those don't measure up, we're gonna just order some more cheese curds and get silly. Okay, check in later. Many of the river towns are less than they used to be, and quite frankly, that's part of what makes them cool. We're in Cassville, Wisconsin. Perhaps the last town we'll see in Wisconsin. It used to be a contender for the capital of Wisconsin. That changed. It still has a vibrant Tways Lighthouse. It's a late night bar, and it's not late at night yet. I don't think it's even 10 p.m. But lively crowd and friendly town, which is what we've encountered all the way along the river. Quite frankly, people that are enjoying themselves and enjoying their lives in small town surroundings. It's largely what we find here, and that's part of the appeal. It's comfortable. Everybody knows one another, and there's a whole lot of trust and fellowship. So, if you like it, come give it a try. This is Cassville. Cool place. Signing off. Day number 37.